And I'm so happy for her to get the $28 million. It's reasonable to assume that the Indiana Fever and the WNBA as a whole are in complete shock when Caitlin Clark revealed some outrageous contract facts. Honestly, it's about time someone criticized the league for its spending. Gymnastics elected representatives, everyone is curious about how to enter the WBA, how to invest, and whether they can I invest in a current team while signing her next 4-year contract? Or do I need to create an expansion team? Since the 2024 rookie season put the WNBA on the map like never before, the Whisperer said the compensation had been cut by 20%. Since the league reportedly couldn't afford to pay up. When we look at player salaries, people ask why the NBA? Because the NBA's TV money was 100 times greater than the WNBA's. Player wages were 100 times higher than those of the WNBA. But knowing her value and unwilling to accept anything less, Caitlin did what any respectable superstar would do and asked for a contract amendment that would increase her income and benefits. Match her impact are of you and your actions on the court, but your actions on the court are far more significant than your actions in our community and across the nation. And you have inspired young girls to play basketball more than anywhere else but at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. For that reason today, I just want to inform you that you have won the AP National Player of the Year. It was risky because once one player gets a better deal, the others will follow. But the league folded because they couldn't afford to lose her. What is in this game-changing deal and how are the other players, especially angelic figures? Such as let's go into the juicy facts while Angel Reese handles it. My first professional season is over and a lot has transpired. Without further ado or needless drama, let's speak about the numbers. The WNBA's 4-year contract with Caitlin Clark is worth an incredible $338,500. $6,535 for 2025 alone, generating $78.20 in revenue. The feed has sealed down their franchise, so this is more than just a clever clause, it's a power maneuver. Superstar makes sure they have stability while leaving choices open in case things change for Caitlin in the future. Thus, she's more than simply a player, she's the foundation of this sort of dedication from a rookie is uncommon. But the Fever is obviously aware that they have a generational talent that is valuable. However, let's not overlook the drama that went on behind the scenes while Caitlin's new deal was in the news. The WNBA was out here reducing everyone's pay saying, financial difficulties. Caitlin knew she wasn't just any rookie. So even if the league may have been trying to save money, she wasn't buying it. As a result of Caitlin Clark's influence, more people are interested in watching golf. Caitlin was offered $5 million to play 3 in the Big 3 by Ice Cube. When the league attempted to pull the broke card, Caitlin called their bluff and demanded what she deserved. And guess what? They gave in. The WNBA's popularity has soared since her arrival. Her games fill arenas, her highlights dominate social media, and her jersey sales are off the charts. Although other players might not have had the same clout, Caitlin's move set a precedent. Because she wasn't going to let the league treat her like she didn't matter or undervalue her. Since being selected first overall by the Indiana Fever on April 15, 2024, she hasn't just made waves. Fever merchandise sales have increased by an absurd 57% since her signing was announced on April 27th. And her jersey has been the league's top seller for 2 consecutive months, outselling legends like A.A. Wilson and Jack Young. Caitlin's she has transformed the league into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. And it's not just hype. Smashing records, she is ushering in a new era for the whole WNBA 3. The WNBA All-Star game is undoubtedly gaining popularity as seen by the 4 million viewers, which was a reported 300% increase via the Women's Hoops Network starting in 2023. Caitlin Clark and Angel play a significant role in that, but so do the current stars who have been. Now let's talk about viewers' games involving Caitlin saw a 35% increase in ratings when compared to similar matchups in 2023. The Fever's May 2024 opening game drew 1.3 million viewers on ESPN, the most ever for a regular season game that's not only beneficial for Caitlin, but also transformative for the league as a whole. Because of her, sponsors like Nike and Gatorade are investing twice as much in the WNBA. Is more than just a player. She is a living example of what women's basketball can achieve, and her influence extends beyond that. The presence of Caitlin has improved her teammates in unexpected ways. Athletes such as Kelsey Mitchell and Melissa Smith, they're getting possibilities they wouldn't have imagined a year ago, and their social media followings have skyrocketed. Endorsement agreements are also coming in. Caitlin is drawing everyone in with her, not simply taking up all the attention. Both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese were included in the women's roster that will play Team USA in Phoenix later this month, demonstrating what happens when a true leader takes the court. The impact of both rookies cannot be over, and let's not overlook the social media craze she caused when Caitlin scored 30 points on. If you like the video, then subscribe the channel. In June 2024, the Las Vegas Aces hashtag Caitlin effect trended for over a day. Her 10-word tweet about converting someone into a WNBA fan received over 250,000 likes in a single day, while her viral TikToks with over 50 million views featured her outrageous three-pointers and no-look passes. Caitlin Clark is more than simply controlling the court. She is gaining millions of casual admirers on the internet, and then she signed that historic contract. Accommodations $338,500 for 4 years. She travels in comfort rather than crammed economy seats so she can provide her best performance. This isn't about luxury, it's about outcomes. The fever also engulfed her. Unlike the WNBA where resources are typically shared, Caitlin has access to elite trainers, nutritionists, and mental performance coaches who are solely focused on her growth. They went all out for her because they know she's not just any rookie, she's the applause and support for the future, and overall well-being has been crucial. Sure, most rookies are left to fend for themselves, but Caitlin's deal sets a new standard for how clubs should invest in their athletes. She gets access to recovery specialists, mindfulness coaching, and all the resources she could possibly need to stay at the top of her game, demonstrating that success is about the person behind the numbers, not just the numbers. Her agreement is a striking contrast to the typical rookie contract. The majority of rookies make $74.35 a year with few benefits. Not only is Caitlin's contract better, but it's revolutionary, because it recognizes her worth, simply as a player, but also as the spokesperson for the team, the league, and possibly even the sport itself. And here's the really amazing part. Other players, their agents, and even rivals are taking notice of Caitlin's arrangement and lobbying for comparable provisions in their own contracts. This isn't simply a victory for Caitlin, it's a transformation in how women's basketball is valued and managed. Because she can pull up from the parking lot, her contract isn't simply a one-time deal, it's a blueprint for what could happen. She is stone cold a killer. Caitlin Park is a sensation and the greatest female collegiate play ever. She could do amazing things, beginning with since Caitlin signed her contract on April 27, 2024, Fever games have become the most popular ticket in town. Home game attendance has increased by an astounding 41% over the previous season, with 5 straight sellouts in May alone, marking a franchise first. This isn't just a statistical increase, though. Packed arenas translate into louder fans, energy, and a home court advantage that helps all of the team's players. So while some players may be jealous of her lavish contract, they are also enjoying the benefits of playing in front of packed houses. And their sponsors are still throwing money at the team as if they were the only one in the league, with sponsorships from Nike, Coca-Cola, and Gatorade. All increased their investment with Nike, even including Caitlin's name in their June 2024 partnership renewal clause. Those sponsorship dollars go toward funding better facilities, training programs, and resources that the team as a whole can use. So if anyone is upset regarding Caitlin's benefits, they might want to take a look at the updated locker rooms and give her a thank you later. It's a little bit of that Bird magic moment. If you remember from 1979, when those two rookies entered from a fierce college rivalry in which one was white and the other was black, causes people to want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everyone to be kind to each other. For this reason, Caitlin's jersey sales broke records in just 2 weeks, making her the league's best-selling item. Fever-branded merchandise is flying off the shelves at a pace 63% more than in 2023. This is about the Fever becoming a marketable powerhouse that benefits all players, not just Caitlin's own brand. Let's not overlook the larger picture that the WNBA has fought for years, even if Caitlin is the one attracting the crowd when the team is generating revenue. Significance in a male-dominated sporting environment. What propels any league star power to grow? The NBA became a worldwide powerhouse thanks to LeBron James. Tennis reached new heights thanks to Serena Williams. For the WNBA, Caitlin Clark's marketability not only benefits her but also the league as a whole. The WNBA runs the risk of becoming mired in the same old rut if athletes like her make headlines, sell out games, and sign groundbreaking contracts. Here's the truth. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson are the stars of every pivotal moment in sports history. Angel Reese spoke to the media, but she didn't speak to them after the game. Brought the NBA back to life for the WNBA. Caitlin Clark is redefining what it means to dominate tennis. Critics can complain about team equality all they want, but the truth is that her contract is pushing her team, her league, and the sport to unprecedented heights. Caitlin is more than just a player. She is the model for the future of the NBA, and to be honest, the criticism ought to express gratitude to her. Thanks for watching and subscribe my channel.